Once there was a king, and that king wanted to find that person in his kingdom who had done the most good. And for that person who had done the most good, the king would give his entire kingdom, his castle and his treasure and his zoo and his theme park, everything. So one by one, everyone in the kingdom came and started to talk about what they had done to make the kingdom better. There were doctors, there were lawyers, there were engineers, there were teachers, there were artists, there were authors, there was everyone who came. And finally there were 3 finalists. And so the whole kingdom gathered and the 3 finalists began to present. The first person was a doctor. She said, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am a doctor. I have healed so many of the people in our kingdom who are sick, and because of that, I have made our kingdom better." Everyone gave the doctor a round of applause. And there was one woman who was in the front. She was clapping harder than everyone else, and she was smiling bigger than everyone else. That person came off the stage. Then there was another person who came. This person was an engineer. She said, "I am an engineer. I have built the bridges in our kingdom that have connected us all together. I've helped us build our buildings that we all live in and that we work in." And everyone gave the engineer a big round of applause. And again, that one woman at the front was smiling bigger and clapping harder than everyone else. And then finally the third person goes. It was a teacher. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I am a teacher. I've helped educate all of the young boys and girls in our kingdom such that they could become smart and become engineers and doctors and lawyers and artists and authors and what have you." And everyone gave the teacher a big round of applause. And again, that old woman in the front, she was smiling bigger and clapping harder than anyone else. And the king went back to his quarters and he had a tough decision. Who is the person in my kingdom that has done the most good? Is it the doctor? Is it the engineer? Is it the teacher? Who is it? He said, maybe that woman knows. That woman who was clapping so hard and smiling so big, maybe she has a perspective on this. She invites this woman. "Oh, woman, who do you think I should give my crown to? Who do you think I should award?" The woman said, "Oh, king, I can't pick. I really can't." The king gets a little bit angry. "You can't pick? What do you mean you can't pick? Woman, I'm asking you, who should I give my whole kingdom to? My treasure, my everything, and you're not gonna pick?" And the woman says, No, king, you don't understand. Truly, I can't pick. You see, each of those people are my children. How could I pick? And as she says that, the king knows precisely who is the person in his kingdom that has done the most good. He goes back in front of his entire population. He goes onto the stage. He gets onto the microphone and he takes off his crown. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, today I will present to you the person in our kingdom that has done the most good." People look, is it going to be the doctor? They say, is it going to be the engineer? Is it going to be the teacher? No, it is none of them. He calls on that old woman and he says, "Oh, mother, you are the one in my kingdom who has done the most good." And he takes off his crown and he gives it to her.